It's Friday, you made it, and thanks for joining us on this Friday, and we'll solve it inside the NFL Network newsroom. Well, the Saints coming off a hard-fought loss to the 49ers last week, what many believe could be a preview of the NFC Championship game. But don't fret, Saints fans. I have some good news as New Orleans gets set to face the Colts. The Saints have gone 43 straight games without losing consecutive games in a single season. It's the longest active streak in the NFL. In fact, the last time the Saints have lost consecutive games was the first 2 weeks of the 2017 season. And more good news, quarterback Drew Brees thinks his squad has yet to play their best football.
We want to be an ascending team. We want to be playing our best football at the end of the season here, because those are the teams that typically do the best in the playoffs. And I don't think we've reached our full potential yet. I'm still wanting to see that, from all of us. So that's what we're building towards.
Well, it's been well documented that Chargers quarterback Drew Brees, or I should say, faux pas there, that was actually Phillip Rivers, likes to talk trash with his opponents. We've all seen the clip of him chirping at Jaguars defensive end Yannick Ngakoue last week. Rivers and the Chargers taking on the Vikings on Sunday, and head coach Mike Zimmer expects to hear it from number 17.
I don't think he cares. He just likes playing a game. He likes going out there and talking to the defense, and he'll talk to him all the time, and he'll probably yell at me a couple times during the game as well, so we'll see.
Anything you remember him saying to you in previous games?
No, I don't think he swears, but he's not afraid to voice his opinion about, he called that a blitz or something like that. So.
All right, that was his walk-off. He was done. As he mentioned, no cursing. He always keeps it clean, Kay. And the irony of that clip with Yannick Ngakoue, the one that was swearing was the ref who said, "Get the bleep out of here." So either way.
Is that true?
This is true. He was bleeped. Sorry. Earmuffs.
Silva.
I know. Earmuffs.
Hey, Will, do you want to win your fantasy championship?
Yes. I was wondering who's going to help me.
That was an enthusiastic. Now get out of here, Will. Fantasy playoff time. The most important top 5 of the year. Right here. Focus, listen, take notes, do it all. I'm going to give you the 5 best fantasy values for Week 15 that can make or break your chances at a playoff run. Oh, let's do it, starting with a quarterback, if you need one, and you always need one, right? Baker Mayfield. He has rebounded from a hellish nightmare situation to start the season. He has been a QB1 over the last 5 weeks, outscoring guys like Deshaun Watson. Heard of him? Aaron Rodgers? Yeah, he's pretty good. Baker's taken on the Cardinals defense. They've allowed more yards and touchdowns to the quarterback position. They wrap it up, put it in a bow, and put it under the Christmas tree for you for your fantasy playoff situation. At running back, Raheem Mostert. I love him. He's the lead back, I think, officially in San Francisco. Even if it is a split backfield, he's averaged 15 touches and 100 total yards a game over the last 2 weeks. Also, he's getting in the end zone 3 straight times, 3 straight games. So, starting this week, Falcons on deck. The game script should definitely be in Mostert's favor. Thank you for the yards. Thank you. Keep going. Love it. All right, at receiver. Anybody want a wide receiver?
Woo, yeah.
Out there?
Okay.
I love my crew. You're the best. Darius Slayton, how about him up against the Dolphins? He's racked up 100 or more yards and multiple touchdowns twice over the last 4 weeks while playing with 2 different quarterbacks. That's pretty special. We have any Giants fans in the house? Oh, yeah. No. Ooh, Jets fans. Sorry about your loss last night. Ooh, you guys got swept. He's one of the few, I believe, pleasant surprises in New York on both teams, or either team. Dolphins defense on deck. They've allowed more touchdowns to wide receivers than anybody. Another receiver for you, Dolphins wideout Allen Hurns. Season best 5 for 68 last week against the Jets. His volume could increase with both Devontae Parker, Albert Wilson in concussion protocol, so monitor Parker's status, of course. If he can't go, give Hurns a shot. It's the Giants on deck. Their defense has allowed the second most yards to wideouts this season. This is the perfect week to play matchups. I feel really good about all of these picks. Finally, a tight end, Dallas Goedert. Eagles receiving core decimated to the point where they had Josh McCown warming up to go in at wide receiver. That was a huge storyline this week. So you'd have to think they're going to lean on Goedert more and more. He's had 6 or more targets in each of the last 4 weeks as is. And he's facing a Redskins defense that's top 5, most generous to the tight end spot. You guys like this? Wow. Let's recap here. Baker Mayfield, Raheem Mostert, Darius Slayton. Clearly nobody in the studio today is in their fantasy playoffs. Sorry you don't listen to me. Alan Hearns and Dallas Goedert. More GMFB on the way. The guys got kicked out of the studio. They are outside braving the cold to bring you entertainment on a Friday morning. This guy's always entertaining. The reigning MVP taking on the rising rookie in Arrowhead. I'll be at this game with Steve Smith Sr. and Willie McGinnis, and it's going to impact the AFC playoff picture in a big way. And Tannehill cannot stop, really. He's on a roll. And is their matchup against the Texans the biggest game of the weekend?